everyone, this is Rebecca from Papeterie de Choix, and I'm here to share a small haul. I'm excited about it. I'm going to start with the vintage items that I picked up over the weekend. I have a couple of napkins. Actually, you know what? They're handkerchiefs, not napkins. They're the same. At least I think they are here. Yes, they are the same. Mirror images of one another, looks like, with the letter A embroidered on. So that's a little treasure. My light's in my way. I picked up, these were 50 cents each. They're vintage, maybe even antique, but vintage advertisements out of magazines. And so I got a handful. I know my whole book here is not in shot, but I can't pull my camera out any further. So there's just a few things that I'll be using in some journals coming up in a very short while. I've got a label from a can of peaches, and here's some really nice old postcards. This one is 1909, February of 1909, but I can't tell what it says in the midst of the other letters here. And then we have this one that is 1910. This one is 1913. This one is 1908. And it says Penrose. The only Penrose that I know locally is in North Carolina, and this is going to Asheville, which is, they're just one county apart, so that might be that one. This one was not postmarked, but I like the rose. And then this one is June of 1910. So a few treasures there. Now the reason I got this, I mean, you get music paper or sheet music whenever you can, right? But what I like about this, it's for the piano, so there's no words. And I don't know about you, but I think this would make excellent envelopes and journaling cards, and I hadn't looked in it yet, and here's somebody's left homework, I'll say. Anyway, this to me is just a treasure. I have a lot of music books like this, but I don't have one exactly like this, and I don't see any kind of copyright, but the cover tells me that it's got some age on it. So while I put this away, let me tell you what else I've got. I went to a few thrift stores. Now, some of this is going to be shiny because it's in packaging, but that's just, you know, what it is. This is not, this is modern. This is, I think, from Hobby Lobby or a gift shop anyway. It was 50 cents at the thrift store. But this I got at another thrift store, and I think it's Hobby Lobby. But at any rate, to me, this is just really good collage material. So that was one thing. So my husband and I visited my parents and did some fix-its on their water to prepare them for wintertime. And so we stopped at like 3 thrift stores on the way because it's a 3-hour drive. So I got words and some punctuation. There's a period in here. And I got these. These two are the same. I got everything they had that I thought I would like or use. So this, the batch that I'm showing you now, from this and 2 of those tissues, and everything I'm about to show you was all $49, and I know I've got, you know, 10 times that in material for journal ephemera, and it's just, it excites me because it's like, okay, where do I start? But yeah, I really like this. So there's those, and then these are going to reflect. There's 4 of these. These 2 are the same. I really want to look at them. I really, really do. So hopefully these will cooperate if I can find where they open. I'd love to look through them, but I don't know if it's going to let me. I've had these now for about 4 days, and I've been busy catching up with laundry and such after coming back. Let's do it this way. Aha. Like this. Sorry for the noise. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. But I want to see what I have here. And it's falling out before I can see what I have. So there's some papers there. Oh, they're already folded. So I guess I can sort of flip. There's tags. I saw tags. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so that's one. And that was this one. Now let's see if I can get into this one now. I guess it does show it right here on the back, but I like to have my hand on the real thing. Okay. So here's the little papers. Oh my goodness, look at this. I've never seen this brand or anything quite like this before in any place I've ever shopped for stuff, so I might be overreacting, but I think it's inspiring is what it is. It's like, I know what I can do with that, and I know what I can do with that, and I know what I can do with that. Okay, I like that. I think these are in here for like the backs maybe of cards, but look at all of that. So yumminess, yumminess, yumminess. Okay, I'm kind of putting everything over here to the side. Now, here's another one. This one, tried to count from the side, and it looked like it had I think it was 19 packages, but I will count them to double check, but $5.50 for whatever it is. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Now these little ones here, I will not be using those, so they will go into the donation box for the thrift store we support. Then I have this one that was $5.50, and they meant for no one to get into this. So, got to do something a little different. So yeah, we traveled the 3 hours to get to my parents', but we spent about almost 8 hours on the road because we stopped and ate at our favorite Greek restaurant on the way. We have to go to Dima's. It's just awesome. Okay, so this is real flowers, or no? So these are all taped together. And that is... I am trying to stay on screen, I promise. Okay. I don't think it is real flowers, but it certainly looks like real flowers. Okay, and then we have stickers. Oh wow, this is nice. Oh, we won't keep this sports stuff. I'm not really a sports fan, but here we have more clear stickers. And with very few being used out of it. Oh my goodness, I love this one. Look at that. And there's 2 of them. We have that. And then we have some postmarks and some more postmarks. Alright. And rulers. Okay, so that's that little bunch. Okay, then the other thing I got, this brand new pack of vellum paper. It was in a big, huge fabric, like a canvas zippered thing full of plastic, like big giant plastic pockets, and this was in it, so I have no idea what the price of this would be, but it's got 4 assortments: clear, marble, white, parchment, and Oxford. Never heard of the Oxford one before. Had this, I don't think that was supposed to be in there, this stencil, and this stencil, and a ruler stencil. And these are rulers, but they also have these shapes, so I'm going to assume that they're a tear ruler. I'm going to try them and see, but we have that, and that. Might not be a tear ruler, but I think that's what it's meant to be. Then more stickers. I don't know if I'll keep this one. And there's one. Here's another one. Another brand new one. And here's some floral ones. Yeah, little floral ones. More, some that have been used. A new pack. And then I have some embossed picture frames that I can use. Some of these as is, and these big ones I might cut up and use as journaling cards like they are. And then some various paper. This is the mulberry paper, I believe it is. And some vellum, small pieces. Then this set of vellum called Julian, a swirl pearl embossed. This looks like something that might have come from Michael's, possibly. And here's some swirly gigs. And a plain sheet, a piece of plain sheet, and then just like some background papers. Nice. A single sheet with seashells rather, and a couple of splatters. Oh, here's a ruler that I missed. there. And then this from Hobby Lobby, it was 10 regular price, brand new pack, never been opened, for $3.50. Oh, I thought I was done. I'm not. These, let's see if I can get them open. Brand new, never used. So I'm loving this already. And 2 of these. So that's my craft supply haul. Now I have another haul that I will try to do a video on, where my local library, I gave her my card back in the summer, and so she called me last week, and I got a whole huge box of very, very old books, and I gave her a donation of $40, and then I acquired more books in our weekend trip. So, but that will be for another video. So thank you all very much for watching. You'll be seeing some of this in some upcoming projects as soon as I figure out which one I want to use first. And so I'll see you again very soon.